I'm just going to make this really quick. I'm putting this on here just so I can put this on here. And it's going to be called Why Guys Like Going to Prison and A1 Class Hoe. Or, excuse me, um, low class, no class tricks. So I'm sitting here thinking about how people dress nowadays. They dress way differently from 2 years ago. I thought that people were going to be walking around with bikinis on and booty shorts. And I don't live down south. I'm on the East Coast, but the Northeast. And people walk down the street. They don't have on the bikinis yet, but they do have the booty shorts, which are close. I'm just waiting to see somebody walk down the street with their drawers on, with the super high heels, which is the way the young girls and some older women dress. I would say older as far as what 20s, late 20s, early 30s or whatever. You can't dress like that. First of all, if you're not going anywhere, you're just walking up and down the street or whatever, which is what it seems like a lot of them are doing, just profiling or whatever, especially like in certain areas where there are a bunch of people gathered around for that, supposedly. Um, Not that, but just gathered around. I don't know. Whatever good old hangout everybody likes to go to. People dressed like that. I don't understand it. And I guess I never will because I don't dress like a low class hoe. And the guys that like to go to prison. I actually heard somebody that said that he wanted to go to prison. He was black. Why do black guys like to go to prison or what? I guess the younger ones do because of how they were raised. And when I say young, I mean 20s, some early 30s because of I guess whatever situation their environment dictated or whatever, that going to prison was okay. So crack messed up a lot of stuff or whatever. Now I bet you people could go back and have a glimpse of somebody go back in the past and tell black people, this stuff is coming out of whatever that's going to destroy your community. You think slavery was bad, but wait until you get a hold of this. Don't take it. I bet you if all the niggas had fair warning, they still would take it and do it. Crack man messed up a whole bunch of generations. What I mean by a whole bunch, I mean it's like now it's like 2, 3 generations in. Started in the 80s. The kids that were growing up, whatever, during the 80s, now they kids. If they had kids when they were younger, their kids are like teenagers now. They're having kids. Not to mention going back to like the moms and then the grandmoms, whatever, the people that were born in like the 50s and the 40s and stuff like on it. So when people like to say that the government contributed to having drugs in the brought into the neighborhood, that may be so, but I don't give a damn what people bring into the neighborhood. When they be trying to bring good stuff into the neighborhood, don't nobody want that. They too busy wanting the drugs and the alcohol. Whose fault is that? If your ass gonna be dumb enough to want to keep drinking and then you want to smoke crack and take before crack was heroin or whatever, so it's like a whole damn cycle and pattern or whatever with black people with these drugs and everything. And we always get affected the worst by it because it seems like it's a everything goes, take no prisoners mentality. And it's like that with just like the bad stuff or whatever. You don't see black people always cheering black people on or whatever, except if it's somebody black, they think they could do something for them. So other than that, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, I'm the black person that helps somebody, and I don't care if they do something for me or not. But I don't expect the motherfucker to stab me in my back either. So, black people, we're a lost cause. Yes, we are. You can if I ever get a lot of hits on this or whatever. Yes, we are. Just look around, and if you think that we're not, you're in denial. Um, I didn't say all. I said black people are a lost cause. Not all black people. A lot of black people. Too many. Can't keep blaming other races and what the hell is going on with the government and everything else or whatever. Blame and look at yourself. Always picking bad over good. And reject God and everything else that comes with it. And want to embrace some bullshit. So you get what you get. when you embrace bullshit. Thanks, YouTube.